you know, Joe is decided to retire after 27 years in Comal, and our office is terribly sad, but also very excited for him. And as you can see, he has a beautiful family to enjoy retirement with. What I want to say about Joe is I treasure him as a friend, as a colleague, because when you talk to people about Joe, they just say, he's the nicest guy. He's genuine, and he's the nicest guy. And I don't know that I can sum it up any better than that, besides he's been a rock for me in many ways, and I am grateful for his friendship and his kindness and his genuineness and being the gentleman he always has been. And so thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done for me.
He has great grace, as you know, and certainly has given a legacy of knowledge and skills to countless numbers of kids who will go on and raise families who know those skills and know that it is important beyond athletics, beyond the skill set of a game. You're teaching kids leadership. You're teaching kids how to be good human beings. And you're a good human being, Joe. Thank you. I will tell you, I'm also blessed to be here with Mr. Kim, and on behalf of the district and myself and Mr. Kim, we have a little duty for you, sir. In all your years, you've had duties at every job, and this is your last duty station, sir. Enjoy this duty any chance you get. I hope you enjoy your retirement, sir. Thank you so much for your service.
You know, I get this job at Smithson Valley, and you know, he's the first call that I make, and you know, he wants to know, but first, where is it? You know, neither one of us really knew where it is, and well, how is it? How's the principals? He supportive? And so, well, they ain't got a principal. Well, how's the superintendent? What's he thinking? They ain't got a superintendent. How they been? They hadn't won hardly any games. Well, what's the team look like? They don't have very many numbers, and it doesn't look real good. So it gets real quiet on the phone. He goes, hell, let's do it. Let's do it. And I'm going to tell you, and I want to tell Joe this, that gave me a surge of confidence, because I didn't know if we could do it, real frankly. They hadn't done it. There's no evidence that they could do it, and I dang sure wasn't going to get it done on my own. And I didn't really know what else was going to happen, but I knew he and I were going to get shoulder to shoulder, and we're going to walk forward, and we're going to do this thing. And then there's some other guys in this room that became another set of shoulders, and another set of shoulders, and another set of shoulders. Coach Shin, you know, Joe and I are getting a little older, and we're moving a little slower. We can't see as good, and pretty soon we're not going to remember stuff. Okay? And we're going to make it a little easier for him when he sits in here and he can't remember what's going on, and he can't remember where he's at, and he can't remember what he used to do. We're going to size him here, and we're going to give him this. Coach Mooch, builder of champions, with a big SV, because his eyes aren't good, he can see it. Joe Moczygemba, state finalist 2001, 2002, 2004. State semifinalist 1998, 2001, 2002, 2004, 2005, 2008. State quarterfinals 1998, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2004, 2005, 2007, 2008. That's a lot of wins. It's a lot of championships. And I want you to be able to stare down at your finger and remember it, okay? Because we'll remember you from forever. So if you'll come up and accept this on behalf of the Smithson Valley High School football program. Joe Moczygemba.
I've never been good at this, as most of y'all that know me know. But Larry hired me back in '89 just shows that he was a rookie head coach and he didn't know how to hire very well.
Couldn't get who we wanted. Couldn't get who we wanted.
In all seriousness, you know, if Larry hadn't I've been thinking about what I was going to say, and so I forgot everything that I was going to say. But
Good.
I was at coaching school when Larry hired me, and the story behind that goes, and so many of you know this, is we're staying at Lori's college roommate's parents' house. Didn't have a place to stay, no cell phones. And I came home on Tuesday night, and Lori says, "Did you find it? You find the job?" I'm here at the job board, and that was it. You got there in the morning, and you left when it shut. Well, I said, "Yeah, I think I got a job." I hadn't met this guy yet. She says, "Where?" And I said, "Well, Hempstead. I don't know where Hempstead is, but I think that's where we're going to be moving to." And the next morning I ran into Larry. Well, actually I ran into an old high school buddy of mine that I hadn't seen for years, and they were looking for coaches, and kind of the rest, if you will, is history. Larry hired me on and called my references, and they're all sitting in a beer joint, I believe, with his dad, because he coached every one of them. And so anyway, other than my wife, which got me through college, got me finished in college. Of course, I owe her everything, but the people that I know, the relationships that I've built, they're all due to, I told him this one time, if I had a big brother, it'd be him. Taking a chance on somebody that was a year and a half out of college. Worked with him for 2 years, and then he left, and I stayed, and then he calls me back, and like you said, we didn't know where this was. I lived 30 minutes down the road, and I'd never heard of Smithson Valley before. But what I appreciate is the type of people that he brought into this place that I got to associate with. We're fortunate that we brought our families up, my boys up with his, and the Teutons, and everybody else that came through here, the Olbrichts. Who could ask for more than to work with those type of people and raise their families like that? And I thought about this. Now there's some younger coaches in here, not too many. Brian Hill, there's a Jeff Shin, Colby Brooks, and some others in here. I just hope that you're fortunate enough to get in a position that I was in. And that position is not always chasing that next job, chasing that next whistle, chasing that title. The job is going to work with people that you love, that you appreciate, and you have the same things and same goals in mind for the program and your families. I left here in, what year was it? I guess 14 I left.
14.
Went to Kenyon by myself. And then I ran into a couple other guys that are here today. Matt and Tony, y'all meant a lot to me. I knew I could count on you two guys. Couldn't count on everybody, I'm not going to lie to you, but I knew there was a couple in that house that I could count on. And I appreciate y'all being there for me during my tenure over there. To Mandy Epley, we had some very colorful discussions. And to you, I'll say you're good people. You're good people. Mr. Kim, I appreciate you. I appreciate what you did for me, the opportunities that you've given me. But all of that, with all that being said, it goes back to my wife. And then number two, it goes back to you, Coach Hill. Thank you. Thank you very much.